Let's start exercise 5.8. For exercise 5.8 is all about division. So division of decimal numbers. So students, first question of exercise 5.8 is find the quotient in each of the following. So we have to find out the quotient. This will always be our dividend. The number on the left side will always be our dividend, and the number on the right side will always be our divisor. So let's start dividing the numbers. So here you have to be very careful. The way of writing the numbers are like this. You will not remove the decimal here. You will write the decimal number as it is. The most important thing in your dividend, wherever your decimal is, you will just put decimal in the quotient at the same place. First step is please put the decimal on the same space in the quotient. Now we will do the division normally. So you all should know, if we multiply any number by 0, we always get the answer as 0. So 2 zeros are 0. We will get the answer as 0 only. Okay, so we have divided the whole number part. Decimal is on its place. Let's go for this 4. So we will get this 4 down. We will get this 4 down. इस वाले डेसिमल का कोई रोल नहीं है. When you are dividing, this decimal in the dividend will not have any role in the entire division. Only role of dividend's decimal is you have to put the decimal in the quotient. So now you all know 2 2s are 4, 0. Bring this 8 down. 2 4s are 8, 0. So our quotient is 0.24. This is the answer. It's very simple. I would like to explain you one more question, which is B part. Let's start the division. Question number 1, B part. The question is 30.05 divided by 5. Divisor is 5. Dividend is 30.05. First thing, decimal, put decimal just before, just above it. Do not change the place of the decimal. So here you all should know that 30 is divisible by 5. 5 6 are 30. So now you will think, ma'am, where will we write 6? Before the decimal or after this decimal? So 30 is before the decimal. So you will write 6 before the decimal. So 5 6 are 30. Normal division, right? So 0 and 0. So we'll get this 0 down. So now this 0, it is, we can divide it. So 5 zeros are 0. So 5 zeros are 0. Answer will be 0. Get this 5 down. So 5 ones are 5. So our quotient is 6.01. So simple. You have to follow the steps whatever I have taught you. Now question number 2. Let's read the question. It's a little different question. Find the quotient. Simple. If there is a remainder, take the help of a 0. Means if we are getting any remainder, right, other than 0, so we can add 0 to it to divide it further. How? In the previous question, we were getting the remainder as 0 and we finished our division. But here, if the remainder comes out to be other than 0, so we can put 0 with it and we can divide the number further. So let's start. The question is Again the same thing, divisor, and this is dividend, this is divisor. I have written it like this. So now again, first step, just above the decimal you will put the decimal. So now after this you will check, is this 5 divisible by 6? No, it is not divisible by 6. So we will simply, we need to take these two numbers now. This 5 is not divisible by 6. So what can we do? We can, to get these two numbers, you can multiply this by 0. 6 zeros are 0. Now you will get the 5. Okay, why I have multiplied this 6 with 0, so that I can get both the numbers. 56 is can be divisible by 6, not exactly, but it is divisible by 6. It will leave some remainder, but 5 is not divisible, so I need to have 6 with it to make a larger number, because dividends are always larger, they are greater than the divisors. So 6 zeros are 0. Why I have multiplied the 0? To get 56. Now 6 zeros are 0, 5 as a remainder. Now get this 6 down. So now here we have got 56. Let's check out 56. Is it divisible by 6 exactly? No. So 54. So 6 nines are 54. Now you can see remainder is 2. We will get this 4 down. So now 24 is divisible by 6. Yes. 6 4s are 20. So 0. So our quotient is 0.94. So in this way you are going to do the division. I would like to explain you one more question, which is B part. Let's do it. Let's start the division. I have written the question. First step, decimal, decimal. Now there are two numbers, so we need not to multiply 9 by 0, because 32 is divisible by 9, leaving some remainder. So here 32 is not divisible, so we'll take 27. So 9 3s are 27. So now you all know how to subtract. So this will become 12 and this will become 2. So this will 0, and the 12 minus 7 will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 5. 12. Okay, so now we have got the remainder as 5. 5. Get this 8 down now. So again we will check 58. Is it divisible by 58? So no. 54 is there. So 9 6 is 54. So remainder is again 4. So we will get this 4 down now. So 44. Let's check it out. 44. No. 36. 9 4s are 36. 9 4s are 36. So this will become 14 and this will become 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 14 minus 6 is 8. Okay, so now let's get this 1 down. So 81 is divisible by 9. So 9 9s are 81. So our quotient is 3.649. So I hope these divisions are clear to all of you. Okay, so the very most important type of division, when the question is given to us, and in the question if we are asked to divide a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000, in the same way we have the same question we have done in multiplication. I have told you earlier also, when we are multiplying any decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000, the decimal point will be shifted towards the right side. In division, it's totally opposite of it. In division, the decimal point will be shifted towards the left side. So decimal will be shifted towards the left side in division. So how are we going to do? 1 0, only one number will be skipped, and it will be skipped on the left side. So here we have decimal, so it will be shifted towards the left side, and it will come before 2. So the answer will be 7.28. Direct division. It's totally easy. No need to go for the complete division. Simply change the position of the decimal. So here it was 1 0. So I have shifted decimal before this 2 on the left side. So here we have 2 zeros. So this decimal will be shifted before this 7. So the answer will be 0.728. 0. This point is shifted before this 7. Two numbers are skipped. So we will write like this, 0.728. This is the direct answer. Now, when we are having 3 zeros and we are less with numbers, so if we are shifting this decimal towards this side, but we do not have numbers here, we are having only 2 numbers, so we will put 0 before these numbers. So I will put 0 here, and this decimal will come before this 0. So the answer will be 0.0728. जब हमारे पास 3 zeros होते हैं, and if we are less with numbers, so in the same way we put 0 at the end when we are shifting the decimal towards the right side. In division, when we are shifting the decimal towards the left side, we will keep on putting zeros to fulfill our requirements. So we have to shift this decimal before these 3 numbers. Here we are having only 2 numbers, so I will put 0 first. I cannot write 0 after this 2. No, you will always put zeros before when you are shifting the decimal towards left side, and when you are shifting the decimal towards the right side by multiplying, you will put zeros at the end. So this 7.2, I will put 1 0 here to make them 3, and then I will put a decimal, and these zeros are just for our visibility clearance. So we have done question number 1, 2 and 3. Let's go for question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is find the missing divisors. So you all can see that dividends are given to us and the quotients are given to us. We have to find out the divisors. Same thing, it's like same multiplication में भी question था. So check the numbers first in these types of questions. If the digits are same, so you have to write the 10, 100 and 1000, these values. 726, 726, 529, 529, 7468, 7468. It means we have to play with 10, 100 and thousands. Shifting of decimals must be there. Check it out. Here we have decimal here after this 2, and here we are having this decimal before this 2. मतलब ये this decimal has shifted on the left side, so it has shifted only one number, so the divisor is 10. In this question, decimal is here, and in the answer the decimal is here. Again, this decimal has shifted only one number, so again the divisor is 10. You all can see I am showing the arrows also. So here we have decimal, here the decimal is here after this 6, but here the decimal is before this 4, so it means it has shifted 2 numbers. Yes, decimal यहाँ आ गया है, यहाँ पर decimal यहाँ आ गया है, and here the decimal is here, so it has shifted 2 numbers, so 100. It has shifted one number, 10. It has shifted one number, 10. So it's very simple. Shifting of decimal plays an important role. You should know where the decimal has shifted, towards the right side or towards the left side. Please do the examples of these questions and the questions which I am going to give you in your for the work which you have to do in your notebook.